and Berlin. We got Aaron and Ashton. It's the AJ Show. It's the AJ Show.
Love the AJs.
Hey guys, and welcome back. It's your girl Amberlyn, and y'all, today I have blinged out another pair of shoes. This time they are these Converse crib shoes. So they're crib shoes because they are soft bottom, because they're for little bitty tiny babies. And my little sister is having a baby, so I was like, let me bling her out some shoes so she can look good, because you know I love bling, y'all. I love bling. So this is my second pair I've ever done. And since you guys liked the first video so much, I was like, let me do another pair and show you guys a different way to do it. And this is just all with one type of stone. So if you guys want to see how I created this shoe, keep on watching, and please don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you guys will be notified every single time I post a video. All right, let's get into the video. All right, for this project, you will be needing your E6000 glue. Make sure that it is the clear one. You'll be needing your jewel stick. You're gonna be needing your rhinestones for your shoes and some paper towels. Oh, and don't forget your ribbon as well. All right, so first thing first, you wanna make sure you take out your shoestrings, of course, because we don't want to get those in the way. I stuffed the shoe with paper towels, and this is just so there's some kind of backing in the shoe so that it won't bend and fold when you're trying to put the rhinestones on. For me, it seemed easier just to pour all your rhinestones on the table, and that way they're scattered everywhere, and you can just pick the ones that are faced up. That seemed to work best for me, but do whatever is best for you. And then you take your glue and you just go around the front of the shoe, making a circle. Oh, and make sure you put your top back on your glue, because if you do not, your glue will dry out and it'll get really, really thick and hard to use, which is what happened with my last glue. But all you're doing now is just adding your rhinestones around the rim of the shoe, and you're just gonna go around in a circle. All right, so the outer layer is done. Now I'm just gonna keep making circles going inward and just keep adding glue and putting the rhinestones on. Look how pretty that is. And I kind of like just press them down a little bit just to make sure they're in there tightly. All right, so next we're gonna work on the side, and you're going to stay below the stitching here, and we're gonna go all the way around to the back. So same concept, you just put some glue on the shoe and then you just add your rhinestones. And I'm not doing any kind of pattern or anything like that. I'm literally just picking up rhinestones and placing them on there, making sure I fill in all the space. this side. So I'm gonna add some more glue and keep on going. All right, so the whole side is done. And now we're gonna flip it over and do the back. Same concept, don't go above that stitching there, and then we wanna stay around the logo, the Converse logo, and make sure we don't cover that up. All right, so once I got around the logo, I kind of lined them up in a circle around the logo. That way it's kind of uniform, and then filled it in going outward, if that makes sense. But I didn't want to cover the logo at all. I wanted to make sure it still had that Converse logo on there. So we have one completed shoe here, and aren't these so cute? They're so cute, y'all. Nice and blingy. So next, you're gonna do the other shoe, and once you're done with the other shoe, it's time to put the ribbon on, y'all. You are almost done. Basically, I line up the shoestrings that the shoe came with the ribbon, and I cut a little bit more than what the shoestrings length is, just in case I mess up, or sometimes the ends get really ratty. So you want to cut more than the shoestring, and then you just feed it on in. And y'all, the holes on the shoe are really, really tiny because these are crib shoes. These are baby shoes. So they're really, really tiny. So I had to use my jewel stick to push the ribbon through because I couldn't do it without pushing it through. But that made it so much easier. If you guys figure out a different way to lace these shoes up, let me know. But pushing it through seemed to work for me. But basically, you're just gonna lace the ribbon up the shoe like you would your normal shoelaces. All right, once you get to the top, I kind of cut off the excess ribbon on both sides. And then you wanna make sure that you have a lighter handy, and I kind of just melt the ends of the ribbon. That way they don't unravel, you won't get any rattly strings. So melting those ends are very, very important. So there you go, one shoe is completed, y'all. And next you're gonna go ahead and do the same thing on the other shoe. All right, so once you're done with that shoe, you are now done, y'all. Look at these shoes. They are so beautiful and blingy. Please be sure to hit that notification bell so you guys be notified the next time I do another pair of shoes. I know you guys love this video, so please hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you next time.